Milo the Mouse lived with his big brother Max in the coziest little nook. Their home was a tiny but warm hideaway tucked inside the wall of a human house. Though small, it was snug, and their beds were made from the softest scraps of wool. Max had carefully chosen their spot long ago, knowing it would be peaceful, especially at night when the house fell quiet. Each evening, Milo and Max drifted into deep, dreamy sleep, often imagining delicious cheese, Milo's favorite being cheddar. However, there was one little problem. Max snored. Some nights, Milo would wake up from a delightful dream, only to hear Max's snuffling and chuckling snores. Though he usually didn't mind, there were moments he wished for a quieter place, somewhere he could dream undisturbed. One morning, over a breakfast of crunchy breadcrumbs, Milo made a decision. "I think it's time I find my own space," he announced. "I'm nearly grown up now. I want to have a place of my own to sleep." Max smiled at his little brother's determination. He had always been the independent type. "Good luck," Max said warmly. "But remember, you'll always have a home here." After a hug goodbye, Milo set off on his grand adventure. Scurrying across the bedroom floor, he navigated through a maze of toy cars and colorful blocks. The room belonged to a small child, and Milo found the clutter amusing, though he preferred a tidy space himself. He continued out the door, down the hall, and scampered down the stairs, eventually reaching the living room. The living room was bright, with a polished wooden floor that clicked softly under his tiny paws. Behind the sofa, he discovered a roomy little hole. Perfect, he thought, and eagerly set about making it cozy. He gathered soft feathers from a cushion and built himself a comfortable little bed. By nightfall, Milo was ready to sleep. He curled up, missing Max's familiar good night, but reminding himself he was a big mouse now. Just as his eyes began to close, a sudden noise startled him. It was a mix of voices and music. Milo peeked outside and saw the humans sitting on the sofa, their large, glowing screen flashing images and filling the room with noise. "Oh no," he sighed. "This is even worse than Max's snoring." Determined to find a quieter spot, Milo scurried off to the kitchen. The floor tiles were checkered black and white, making his little paws tap with each step. Behind the fridge, he found another mouse-sized opening. It was peaceful here, and the air was filled with the delicious aroma of food. Delighted, he made a new bed out of torn-up paper towels and settled in. Just as he was drifting off, another noise broke the silence. A loud clanking and gushing sound. Milo peeked outside and saw the man of the house washing dishes. Pots and pans clattered together as water splashed into the sink. Milo groaned, "Not again." Thinking quickly, he realized that if the humans were downstairs, upstairs might be quieter. Yawning, he climbed the stairs, his tiny paws sinking into the soft carpet. He reached the bathroom, which was dark and silent, exactly what he needed. Nestled behind a basket of clothes, he squeezed into a little hole and created a nest from cotton balls. At last, he could sleep. He curled up, breathing deeply, until, whoosh! The sound of rushing water filled the room. Someone was taking a shower. Steam filled the air as water poured down. Milo listened for a moment. The sound wasn't bad. Actually, it was quite soothing, but it was still too noisy for sleep. With a sigh, he realized there was only one place left to go. Milo made his way back to the bedroom, And to his surprise, it was neat and tidy. The toys had been put away, leaving a clear path across the floor. Familiar with every corner, Milo quickly found his way home. Inside the mouse hole, Max was curled up, peacefully snoring. And there, waiting for him, was his own cozy bed. Milo let out a happy sigh and slipped under his woolen blanket. Max, waking up, smiled at his little brother's return. Without a word, he prepared a tiny cheese sandwich for Milo, who eagerly nibbled at his midnight snack. As he ate, he told Max about his adventures, the big house, the exciting places, and the noisy surprises. Exploring had been fun, but nothing compared to home. Once his belly was full, Milo snuggled under his blanket. The scent of home surrounded him, familiar and comforting. Max's gentle snoring, which had once been an annoyance, now felt like a lullaby. Milo yawned, his eyes fluttering shut. "This is the best place of all," he thought, already dreaming of cheddar cheese as he drifted off to sleep.